I've been on a 1,400-mile trip from South Florida to Austin, Texas for the US Grand Prix in my DIY camper van. And well, I finally made it.
It is 6:30 in the morning. I'm up a lot earlier than I normally would be, and I'm really tired, but that's okay. I'm about to run inside the hotel room, pop a shower real quick, and then it's time for Circuit of the Americas, Formula One. That's super convenient.
My buddy Tyler's getting married in late November and planned his bachelor party in Austin specifically for the F1 races. The 3-day event broke F1 attendance records at over 400,000 people in what many would call the Netflix effect. I grew up in a family of petrolheads, and my brother was particularly keen on Formula One and MotoGP. I can vividly remember watching F1 races and the highlights right beside him from the Schumacher era in the mid to late 90s, and then recreating them on our PlayStation 1 between race events.
And now we are inside Coda, where I should not have this, but I do.
Tons of people, tons.
All of them.
Andrew's yelling at us, get a beer. It's so funny how all you guys were like, hey, I'm not drinking. And here we are, everybody's wasted.
I'm Andrew Collins, that's who I am.
Given interest in the sport now, it's hard to believe that viewership and attendance had began dying over the last 15 years. So maybe there is something to be said about the Netflix effect and the way it's garnered the attention of a much younger fan base.
On a very important lap for both by 0.423. Excellent second sector.
My goodness.
Change. Bottas is fifth. Sainz,
These things sound so good.
Ocon still 10. Russell. The maestro. 797.
It was part of the Mercedes program. Is that he wrote
God bless the U.S. Let's go, baby! Yeah, baby!
Well, it's no surprise by now. I have stormed the track with about 100,000 of my best friends. We just saw Shaquille O'Neal. We're gonna try and get a view of the drivers.
Quite the race.
race today. Max Verstappen all the way, Red Bull team, baby. Hamilton really didn't stand a chance after lap 10. It was all Max the rest of the way.
I think that Lando should have done better.
Bring McLaren Mercedes back.
I want Lando to win.
I say that Sainz is gonna do better.
I'm gonna eat real quick and then try and figure out what we've got going on. I have no idea what the name of this was even called, but it looked like just the most ridiculous sandwich I could order from Next Level. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. Look at this thing. That's not even all of it. I don't even know if this looks appetizing. There's just so much. Wow. Wow. That's pretty good. The only thing I'm not sure about is it has tempeh bacon on it. And I think I may have an allergy to something regarding tempeh because every time I eat it I get sick. I don't know how to eat this, truthfully. This is daunting. The patty that's on it, I'm sorry if I have food all in my face. The patty is delicious. Wow. This is a mess. Truthfully, eating this makes me want to trim my beard. I may do that today. Wow. I swear I'm not trying to be a slob, but there is absolutely no way to eat this. Next Level. Am I doing this right? Because I have no idea.
After the race, I met up with our friends Ken and Molly for a quick dip in the pool before heading downtown with them to meet up with Sarah and Tori for a bit to eat at Boulding Creek Cafe.
I saw the robot camera before anything else.
Hi Chase, hi Maria, we love you guys.
Maria, where you at? You're missing out, girl. We miss you.
Miss you, Maria.
Oh, boo-boo, I wish you were here. Aww. But I am having a really good time now.
Wow, it looks so beautiful, Chase.
Then it was time to say see you soon.
Friday.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna miss you all.
Bye. It's so good seeing you.
I'm gonna see them for like the car ride back to the van.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, I love you guys. You're such a sweet friend. Such a great human. Same for you. I love you too. Look at the service right here.
I know.
I am just outside of Houston on my way back. GPS keeps taking me a totally different way because it's saying part of I-10 is closed and it's gonna add like 350 extra miles to the trip. So unfortunately, I'm not headed in the way that I'm familiar with. So I have noticed that there are a couple of issues with the van. I think we have the electronic steering module, so the ESM, is starting to have a couple of little issues. It doesn't sound like it's extremely problematic until we get to a point that I'm locked out of turning the van on. So there are some bypasses that I can buy. I just need to find one in particular for this model van and then install it. But there have been several occasions in the last 2 days where I've gone to start the van, and when the key goes in, it doesn't recognize it, like it's locked out. Almost like if you have the steering wheel locked in a car, it won't let you actually turn the ignition on. So that's not good. The other thing is the Progressive Dynamics LIBIM 225. Unfortunately for me, failed, so that component will need to be replaced, and I'm thinking I'll end up just going with a DC to DC charger at that point. I've got my hands full of little projects now, projects that I really didn't want to be tackling, or want to have the need to be tackling, I should say. I don't care to tackle them, it's just I would prefer they don't happen. But yeah, so I've got a lot of stop and go traffic here in Houston for a while. My voice is coming back a little bit. I have race throat where I've been shouting for race car drivers and yelling so my friends could hear me all weekend long. So I have now been sitting here at the only diesel pump for about 15 minutes. I am low on fuel, so I do absolutely need to get it. And this dingus has decided to make the only diesel pump at this entire station his parking spot. This is one of the most frustrating things about traveling full time. Many people look at fuel pumps as if they are parking spaces, and many people who do not have diesel vehicles park at diesel pumps because they're typically on the ends, because diesel vehicles are, generally speaking, much larger. So I wonder how long I'm gonna get to sit here. I just left. I sat there for 25 minutes. I can't do it. Truly can't do it. If that's the worst thing that happens today, though, it'll be a great day. But now I have to find somewhere else to park, and didn't get fuel, so I'm gonna have to stop somewhere else off the highway and get fuel. Okay, that's enough complaining. I stayed overnight at the same rest area in Florida that I stayed at on my way to Austin. It was equally as fantastic. I pulled up, there's an upper and a lower level, and they're both extremely far from the highway. But I pulled to the upper level, which is for cars only, and they were like, I don't even know how to explain it. There's open spaces for miles. And even during the day now, there are only a little bit more people than there were at night. I was in a level spot. I was away from the lights, so I didn't have any light shining in through the vents, and I slept like a baby. My alarm went off this morning at 7. I snoozed it,
like 6 times, and then I just turned it off and changed it for 10 because I was so tired. But now it's time to get back on the road. We're gonna stop for breakfast somewhere. Okay, let's go.
It's an inception.
I'm so tired, baby.
Oh my goodness, I miss you so much. I feel like I'm on a first date with you.
Can we go on a first date to sleep?
Yes.
I'm so tired.
I love
so
you.
stinky.
You look so stinky. When did you shave?
The other day.
When did you shave? Why you didn't tell me?
Told you she hates when I do this.
No, I like that you have it still a little bit.
Yeah, I always keep a little bit.
Oh my goodness, I missed you.
You smell very Florida.
Stinky.
No, it's coconut.